Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. One.
What's up?
What's up, baby?
You look ready.
Yeah, better be ready at this point in time.
Now, you're always a professional through in and throughout. He did something that most people would deem was unprofessional. He left the press conference. You didn't do the customary face-off. What are your overall thoughts of that?
I mean, I think it's right in line with what I've been saying to everybody. You know, this dude has a hard exterior. He got some weakness, man, in terms, period. And, you know, we need to tap into that early and often.
Now, being from where you're from, Oakland, how do you stay composed with the non-stop trash talk? I know you probably in high school, the war with Braves probably did a little bit of the trash talking. How did you stay this whole duration? You never really broke a sweat unless you were in the gym and you kept your cool. How did you do that?
I mean, I just try to I think it's, you know, trash talking can be good. I don't think it's all bad. I think it, you know, you cross a line when it gets personal. You know,
the finger pointing.
Yeah, like I'm not with that. Like I'm not playing them games. Like don't point your finger in my direction. Don't point your finger in my face. And keep your hands off me and respect my space, and we're good. You know, and I've maintained that this whole time. You know, so now we're not dealing with that. You got to realize the fight starts long before the fight starts, and I'm not conceding anything. And I'm setting the tone down. Like don't do that. Don't point your finger in my face. So, but outside of that, I'm good, man. It's all good as part of the sport. He's supposed to believe in it. Him and his team are supposed to believe in themselves. They not saying that. The stuff they saying, I'm scratching my head. They supposed to believe. But the thing is, we're going to find out Saturday. So, you know, I got to be on point, and he's going to come on point. So it's going to be a great fight, man.
And in my opinion, you guys have one of the most meaningful fights on the books. Another fight was announced yesterday, the Mayweather-McGregor. What does that do for boxing? Does it hurt? Does it make sense from the money point?
I mean, personally, like, I'm not here to promote that fight, but I'm not going to speak out against it, man. Like, us fighters, we're being asked about this fight everywhere we go. You know, it's bringing positive attention to the sport. Just understand what it is. It's something that's never been done before, but it's going to be a spectacle. It's going to be a huge event. I don't see where it can be a bad thing, man. Just like, you don't have to tune in if you don't want to tune in. If you want to tune in, just understand, man, what you're getting into. You know, and the build-up is going to be crazy, absolutely crazy. And we'll see what happens with the fight. I want to see what happens. I mean, I know in my mind I feel like it's going to go a certain way, but that's the thing. You never know, so you gotta, you know, you gotta tune in.
You're gonna take AB Mikey Garcia.
Who?
AB Mikey Garcia.
It's a good fight, man. I love both guys. Good fight.
Were you able to do the road work this camp?
Yeah, I feel good, man. This is didn't have any of the issues I had last camp, man, and I'm excited about that, man. I was happy this camp. No extra stressing.
Now, I gotta ask you, you missed the Warrior Parade because you out attending your own event. So what was your feeling when they got another chip?
Man, I was happy. I was excited. I watched it. It was good, man. You know, it was good, and I'm glad they did it, man, because you know all the stuff that was being said. I mean, they pretty much backed us in the corner.
I seen your KD repost.
Yeah, they backed us in the corner when we got KD and basically made it seem like, well, you don't get a championship. It's championship or bust. Well, we answered the call. We answered the bell. So I'm happy for him, man. I'm happy for KD personally and the whole squad, and I'm happy Steve was able to come back. So it was a great thing.
Did you get to see your boy Ryan Coogler's Black Panther movie preview?
But it looks good though.
You seen the trailer though?
Text though, yeah.
Yeah, that looked kind of
good.
One message for all your WBA fans, fanatics. One message for your WBA fans.
What is it for?
For message for WBA fans.
WBA
fans, your fans.
Oh, yeah, I love the WBA, man. Thank you, man. Appreciate y'all.
97.9 The Box Houston. Got to get that fight this Saturday. Got to get that fight. Don't miss that fight. Best in the world. Yes, champ, he with us. Go get that fight. Hey, big victory for your team. Basketball.
Yes. Man.
You know you can play for the team, right?
I just sit on the bench, man. I ain't even got to get in.
Already, man. Hey, we live out here in Vegas, Radio Row right now. Radio Boss and the champ.
I think that's right. Jack's right there.
What do you need?
Andre, real quick, Reggie said he prepared you to be knocked out, man. How was that process?
He prepared me to be knocked out?
Yeah, to overcome the adversity of being in that situation.
What's the question?
You prepared you to overcome
situations like that?
Or to overcome the adversity of being facing that situation. I mean, in you to be able to get up and then do what you did.
Yeah, that's just years of work, man. Just years and years of work. I've had plenty of adversity. You know, you guys don't always get a chance to see it, but adversity is a part of life. It's been a part of my life and my career, man. So, you know, when you're blessed enough to like overcome, and you start to, you know, and then you know, I know what I got in me. You know, I know what I got. I know the type of heart that I got.
Did that surprise you when you find yourself there?
I mean, I never want to be there. You know, so it's always a shock. Man, you know, it's not. I don't want to be on the canvas for no reason. I don't want to pick up a mouthpiece. I don't want to take no reason. Canvas is not a place. I don't do sit-ups on the canvas. I don't do nothing like that. That's not a place you want to be.
Hey, Andre.
Definitely what happened.
Hey, Andre. Sergey, you said he gassed out in the later rounds. You think he gassed out, or do you think you kind of took his confidence away in the second round?
To be honest with you, it really don't even matter. We're getting ready to get it in round 2, so we're gonna find out if what he said was true and what I said was true. We're gonna see it, and you're ready to run it back.
Andre, you guys risk your life, and is that ever in the back of your mind, the situation that Daniel Franco's facing? Is that ever concern you or your family? Is that ever in the back of your mind?
Yeah, it's always out there, you know. But at the end of the day, you know, I feel like my faith prevails me past that. You know, I don't feel like God has me in the sport or anything like that to happen to me. You know what I mean? Me personally, that's my belief, and that's, you know, what gets me through. So, you know, that's where I just hang my hat, man, and I rest in that. You know what I mean?
Was that ever a scary moment for your family when you find yourself down with your team? Were they like being concerned? Yeah. You've never been down like that.
Yeah, I've been down before.
Darn it.
Been down before. Really?
Andre, Sergey.
I mean, yeah, definitely. It's always a concern. They don't want to see that kind of stuff. You know, and they used to seeing me, you know. Yeah, we shined. It's just we shined a different way that night. You know.
KOVALEV walking out of the press conference. What does that tell you about his mindset?
Maybe he has somewhere to go. It's not really. It's not really a concern, bro. Like it's not really. I don't even know what to say about it. I mean, it speaks for itself. It's really, they really need to be interpreted. You know.
Bit of disrespect there?
Not to me. I think to you guys. And to everybody who came to this event, put this event on, HBO, the same people they thank, I think that was disrespectful. I really do. You know? But that's right in line with what we've been saying. It's right in line with what we've been saying. That's what Bird said. We said you don't have to try to go tit for tat and try to, you know, they said this, we said this. Just let it be. It's gonna come out, just watch. Sit back and watch and let stuff right. Truth to come out, man, just let stuff be. You don't have to like meet them tit for tat. You know, they scrambling right now.
Andre, you gave regular acknowledgement, but you said you were a fan of Canelo. Why does he why is
Which one?
interesting to you? Canelo.
Man, I appreciate like Canelo. You know, he's been doing what he's been doing at a high level for a long time. You got a young dude that literally has a country on his back. He got a lot of pressure, and he's a really good fighter, man. You don't get a lot of credit. Like, he's not just some slugger. Like, the dude is crafty. A good fighter, man. So I've never like had any interaction with him. I've just admired him from a distance. It's just respect, man. I like his style. I like how he goes about his business.
Will he get his credit for taking on the Golovkin fight now? Because he was facing
I think he should. For sure. I think he should. I think he should. It's a big step up, like physically.
Yeah. He's favored in the betting odds. Are you surprised Golovkin seems like he's going to be favored? Are you surprised he doesn't know how that stuff?
Man, I don't even know how that stuff works, man. Like, honestly, I don't know how it works.
Yeah.
I mean, I know what it means when somebody's favorite, but like, I don't know how. Like, I don't know. It's hard to answer that.
Hey, Ward, we seen Gervonta Tank Davis go to the UK. We seen Errol Spence go over there and win the title. Was that just further motivation for you to pull this out? I mean, I already know you're motivated, but.
Yeah, man, you always get inspired by your peers doing stuff like that, you know. So yeah, absolutely. Respect to both them boys, man. All right, baby, appreciate you.
Now your stable's been pretty busy. Andres Fafara had a fight.
Real busy, yeah.
Mario Barrios. How was it in the little spots where Virgil Hunter couldn't be there for? He was in Paris with Tony Yoka, things like that. How is it? How do you stay focused?
Probably good, so I'm not getting on his nerves, and he not yelling at me about something. You know, get a little week break. And we back to work. Now it's not a big deal, man. It's good for him to get out that gym for a week and clear his mind, you know, because he's in the gym camp after camp after camp. So it's not a bad thing. If it was, we would talk about it and we figure something out. But you know, it's good. You We in camp a long time, so a week is not the end of the world. And if I need him there to take care of my business, that's a problem. But I got good assistant trainers and good assistant coaches, and they know what we got to do. And really their job is to just make sure I don't go too far and do too much while he's gone.
And your thoughts on Tony Yoka? How does he fit into this heavyweight division, which is starting to pick up the landscape of the heavyweights?
I mean, he's gold medalist, charisma. He's huge in France, and I think that's going to start slowly transferring over here to America as he fights over here. I mean, he's going to be somebody to have to be dealt with soon.
I heard he got some moves. They said he was doing like some Ali-like footwork.
Nah, the dude is like, as big as he is, man, he's nimble on his feet.
That's
it's crazy. So he's just getting started. When he starts to really understand the pro game, it's going to be scary.
Does that motivate you, just having the young killers in the camp, the Mario Badias?
I love when those dudes stay and watch me spar. Like it just makes me want to step my game up. When I stay and watch them, that's what the whole brotherhood and the whole fraternity is about. You know what I'm saying? It makes us want to shine together, and we on the same team, so that's even more motivation.
And you're wearing your manager hat. Shakur Stevenson, what can we expect from him?
Big things, man. That kid is going to be a star in this sport. You know, he's going to be a star. He just got to stay focused, keep working hard, and I mean, he's just got it. He just got it.
Andre, relative to Daniel Franco's situation, Kell Brook had a lot of heat for quote-unquote quitting against Errol Spence. But you can see what happened to Franco. That fight would have been better off had he stopped it.
Yeah.
What it takes is Kell Brook's decision to decide to take that knee and just.
I mean, I don't knock Kell Brook for that, man. Like, every man has to make that decision on his own, and I don't think it's right for other fighters to bash another man for making that decision. He knows what he felt in that ring. We don't know what he felt. You know, and I'd rather him tap out and go home to his family than try to prove something for what, and then not go home. And everybody saying, oh, we need prayers for Kell Brook. Like, he did what he had to do. I respect it. I never question stuff like that. I let that man live. That's his business. You know, but it's a personal thing. You know, it's a personal thing if you can allow yourself to tap out or not. It's a personal thing.
Do you think we kind of take you guys for granted because, like you say, step into the ring time and time again, and then you face that same situation every single fight? Anything can happen.
I just think, man, you know, for just, you know, writers and YouTubers, just everybody that covers the sport, and a lot of you guys do this, but I'm just saying, just as a whole, you know, Ego does a great job of this, like getting around the fighters, man, spending time with them, seeing how they bleed, seeing how they sweat, you know, seeing the look on their face when they've been in camp 7-8 weeks. And then I just think when you humanize us, I think you write with a different, you report with a different, even a guy you may not really rock with or really like, you still hold him in regard because it's like, man, this guy does something that I can't do. And I respect what he does. Now, I think he's gonna lose, but I respect what he does. I think just the humanizing us is important, man. It's important. You know, like we're flesh and blood, man. It's real. You know, and we're blessed to do extraordinary things. Be human, bro.
Your stablemate from Farah Stevenson, that could be a potential fight for you, man. Getting past KOVALEV, not looking past this, obviously, but what did you make of Stevenson's performance? He crowned himself the great and the best. I think the best was 75 pounder. What do you make of those comments?
I mean, I think the two best in the division are fighting Saturday night. You know, and I think he's a good fighter. I really do. I think he's a champion. He's defended his belt, but you know, nobody can crown themselves the best until they fight the best. It's that simple. That's a standard for me and everybody else. So.
What impresses you from his behalf? Have you seen anything?
I mean, I don't like. That's not really my job. I'm not even thinking about that guy right now. So.
Marshawn Lynch with Marshawn Lynch. You getting kind of spoiled in the Bay with all these teams. What do you think of Lynch going?
They get ready to come here, so I'm trying to enjoy him the next couple of years. So
oh yeah, they're coming to Vegas.
Having Marshawn there for me was the silver linings.
That's why he said he came back, is because he heard they're leaving in a couple of years.
So I'm happy, man. I think that year did him a lot of good, man. I think he's gonna. I think he'll have a great year.
Okay.
Thanks very much, Mr. Ward. Showing Conor McGregor some love. Where's Cookie Cassius? I want him to send fixed. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ward.
Best of luck.
Good to meet you too.
Glad to see you.
Glad to meet you. Stand right there.
Good to meet you. Yes, sir. Maybe I'll see you later. Yes, sir. All right, you go.
All right. Peace.
Andre.